my routine checks. I need to know how the audio sounds, how things are doing once it loads. Joe, you're not even watching the stream. You're not even watching the stream. Why is my mic audio so loud? Holy shit. Why is my mic? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So, for context to the people who are going to be watching this in the future, probably, my friends are in a party with me right now, but I have their audio turned off, so you're not going to be able to hear them. Okay, great. Now that we got that out of the way, I need to figure out my audio mix problem. Well, I just don't want y'all to talk over the game sounds. That's not even the reason. I just don't want y'all to talk over the game sounds. I don't think I can quiet my mic anymore, so I'm going to be talking over the game a little bit, which is, that's fine, but... Yeah, you could probably do that, but then you're going to have delay, so... I mean, you can do that too, but then you won't be hearing the game. Alright, fair enough. Which just means that you could go back and rewatch it later, but... Screen brightness, let's see. What do I want to do here? 5 is the recommended bubble. I think I'm going to go realistic and do 1, because that looks nice. I like that. Bonus data found. The following content. Yep. Cool. Great. Let's watch the recap.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding.
Okay.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs. Beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
I don't care about being demonetized. I just don't want...
That was only the beginning.
I mean, I can really... I just don't want y'all talking over the game audio is my thing, which I'm already loud enough.
It touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely...
I don't have enough of a following for people to cancel me, but yeah.
Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
To be fair, my stream's probably at the top of your recommended because you are probably subscribed to me. And this is the first time I've posted in a long time, yeah.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind.
This is a much longer recap than I thought it was going to be. So, hopefully don't take too long.
However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate. The one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
Also, I'm talking in between the dialogue in this, so that I'm not talking over it. So if I don't respond right away, that's why.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
I also just realized that this is Deadman talking right here. That's kind of cool. So he is in this game.
By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
Deadman is called Deadman because he's quite literally like a person who is pieced together by like parts from cadavers. Fair enough, I guess.
We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
I don't know why, but I hated Die Hard Man whenever I played through DS1 for the first time, and then I played through it again, and suddenly I liked him.
And of course, Sam, the incomparable Deadman, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born
Y'all need
from
to
an
chill.
artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Mama and Lakna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body.
What? What are you? I'm playing this on my PlayStation. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Every 21 minutes, his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes, his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we
I
would
hate that
stop at
area.
nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company. And with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt,
Higgs, my
your
boy.
greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
Listen, I like Higgs. Okay, that's all. That's all I'm allowed to say on this stream. All right.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built. But your
It'd be the other way
ordeal was
around.
not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done.
I'm gonna be even more down bad for him this game because he's got that face makeup and all that.
America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
Okay, all right, y'all, y'all gotta relax. All right, so that's the recap. Let me go through the options real quick and see. I don't even know what difficulty I want to play this on. Probably easy because I don't want to. Jesus, please no. Well, yeah. I'm here for the story mostly. I don't really want the challenge. But that being said, I think I'm also gonna go like the story difficulty because there's a bunch of new BT types, and I don't want to. Yeah, actually, yes, I will get scared. It probably will be. I am probably going to stream a couple of times during this stream because I know it's a horror game. God, why do y'all taunt me so much? I'm being bullied right now. You're right, you are my wife. I don't need that. Subtitles on. Speaker names, don't need them. Quality? Quality. I'm gonna up the master volume a little bit so that I can. Controller dialogue? No, no. Because I'm not gonna be able to hear it anyway. It's all gonna be coming through my headset. Or headphones. Ooh, that just got a lot better immediately. Alright, let's start this shit up. This game supports autosaving. An icon will be displayed in the bottom right of the screen while data is being saved. Do not exit the game or turn off the power while the icon is displayed. Story. Don't record this information. Why am I going? Whoa, this is the month. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, they actually have like unique symbols for the While dooms can affect most anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. I wonder I wonder why that's a blocked scene. Oh, because of the birthday. Oh my god. They're so smart. Once there was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beach things, BTs, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was an instant annihilation, a void out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated, and humanity crept toward extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby, BB, called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. But on that day, the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth. Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the pair's whereabouts remain unknown. That's so cool. "11 months later." Hold on, pause for a second. I gotta change my party settings real quick because I can't hear y'all. I should be able to hear you now. Oh, that song hits different.
I've always loved porters.
Alright, I gotta shut up.
Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains,
I did hear that.
and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world.
Upside down rainbow.
And I know they'll be back again, today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got?
The song hits so good.
Now the great systems turn to traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
This game is already very beautiful. Dude, the audio right now, holy shit. It's so much better than I could have imagined. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh, don't fall off. Oh, the sprinting feels so much better. I feel so much faster. I think I want to go through that valley right there.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
I have a child.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Oh. Wow, that's rude. The walking animations are so much better. Potential gatequake.
Shit. Wow. I feel that.
Normally, you would be on top of one of these ridges when that happens, but I wasn't. What?
Here we go.
Please don't drop rocks on me. I would be upset. I think we're good. I assume that was, yeah, all those rocks over there, which I missed. That entire piece right there just slid down. There's BTs all over the place. Okay. Well, tell them to not do that. Get up there, Sam. There you go. No, I'm just in awe at the game. Square is climb? My god, y'all are dysfunctional.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Let's get back up here and look at the lighting a bit more. She has a point. What is that? I know what that is.
Rain. Gotta move.
Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to avoid the BTs right now because I've noticed that I don't have an Odra deck, so... Oh, yes I do. It's there. I just don't know if I can see them. Well, I can see the strands, so I know where they are. And I know where I don't want to go. That would probably be useful to get, but I'm gonna avoid it for now. I'm gonna try going down this way. So I want to avoid that. Should be able to sneak between those. You know what? I haven't even experimented with this yet. Oh. Sick. The radial menu is so nice. Okay. Okay, so that's already on. I'll have that one. Okay. I have ladders at my disposal. Ooh.
Almost there.
The dynamic weather is so good. Oh, wow.
There, we made it.
Lou looks like a fucking brigand right now. Oh. God, the graphics are so good. Hey, Sam, are you gonna... What? Oh. What? Holograms, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I was like, dude, what? That's super cool.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on.
Oh.
Open up. There you go.
Fragile? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yep. This is already way cooler than I could have imagined. Ah. Okay. There you go, that's better.
Who's there?
Frying pan? For real? That's
Who are
terrifying.
you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
He is dad material.
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
That must be strange
A
for
lot
an
of things changed after you went
infant
off
to
on
see.
your own. Especially within the UCA.
The holograms.
Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now.
Oh, that's flashing. Oh my god.
Revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Carol network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
There's dialogue options? What? Okay. This is cool.
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Yeah, so I'm your go-to for BT killing, huh? Well, you just answered that question, but I'm gonna ask it.
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else.
I better see some stuff about Dia de
Any
los
human
Muertos.
corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Fair enough.
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Hey, I'll do it. Something that I'm noticing though, just that's nice, is this is a chiral hologram. The raindrops are hitting the camera lens and they stick there like actual raindrops would, which is interesting. I wonder why that's I wonder why that's projected that way. Anyway.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Also, the characters look so good. Better than even like Zero Dawn's character models. But not Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. Yeah.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery.
The map
Now
looks
then,
so good.
Let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher.
Spawns a BT.
C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
This game is already astonishing, dude. Holy shit.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
An automatic rifle suitable for close and mid-range engagements, armed with MP bullets effective against any target. The rifle also comes equipped with a light and has 2 modes of fire, semi and full auto. Maser handgun. A handgun that electrocutes close-range targets. The trigger must be held down to build up an electrical charge before firing. It produces no noise when firing, making it well-suited for covert operations where silent takedowns are a necessity. Can be stored in the handgun holster. Blood bag. And a ladder. Go ahead and place all that in backpack.
When everything looks good to go.
Yeah, auto arrange real quick. Boom. Okay. This I'm confused about. So they made the made the weapons non-lethal this time around, so you don't have to worry about killing people. I think that's what it means. I don't know.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map.
Before I do that, I'm curious. Using the Triple S, you can view messages from people all over the world. Look back on the likes you've given and received from porters in other worlds. Go to the screenshots you captured in photo mode. Nice. These Sam's delivery combat and sell stats. Higher stats indicate gear proficiency. Nice. There's some stuff in the corpus that I want to read. In the corpus, you can review the story so far, examine terminology, check the controls, and browse gameplay tips. The corpus is divided into various tabs. Use L1 or R1 to cycle between them. Story, view the story so far, and Sam's orders to date. Databank, view glossary of in-game terms. Tips and controls, gameplay tips. Alright. That's a lot. We don't need to read all those. BT. BT or beach thing, crossover from the world. Ha and Ka. Which Ka being the soul, Ha the body. If corpses are not disposed of in a timely manner, 48 hours. Necrosis begins. Incinerating a corpse will send that person's soul to the world of the dead. In the case of necrosis, the soul will mistakenly think it is a place in this world and will attempt to return to a body that no longer exists. The dead person is therefore stranded, without a place to go, hence the term Death Stranding. Bandits, which are kind of like mules from the first game, they just like to steal things and hang out, basically. Odradek is the little device on the shoulder that can sense BTs and see BTs, and it also doubles as a terrain scanner. Chiral printers, they print things. The ring terminal. This is new, so I'm going to read this. A data terminal in the shape of a ring. It records all manner of useful data, including the wearer's vital signs. It is also used as a communications device. A connection to APAS 4000 allows the ring terminal to support Sam's activities in a variety of ways, such as providing him with maps as well as information on his orders and cargo. The databank you are currently perusing is another one of the ring terminal's features. Cryptobiotes, which we know about. Dooms, which we know about. Cryptobiotes are like little thingies from the beach that give you blood, basically. That's how they work in gameplay. Dooms is an affliction that some people born in certain months have, which allows them to, at lower levels, sense BTs, and then the higher up you go, they can see them and even control them, so that's cool. Chiral Network Gateway. This is also new, so I'm going to read this. The Chiral Network, which was used to connect the UCA and now provides the infrastructure that supports all of society, is a complete and closed network. Chiral Network services are only available within the network, and therefore only within the UCA. To expand the Chiral Network south into the former Mexico and beyond, the Chiral Network Gateway must be installed in... I'm not going to try to pronounce that. That place, C1, the connection point between Mexico and the UCA. The Chiral Network Gateway will also act as a limiter that will gradually increase the amount of data transferred from the UCA, ensuring that the network remains stable as it is expanded. Consequently, Mexico will not immediately enjoy all the same network features and services as the UCA. The ability to build structures and fabricate weapons will depend on the status of the network on the Mexican side. Maser handgun, kind of already read that. Assault rifle. This one I'm curious about. Effective at range, yeah. Equipped with light, versatile, can be loaded with different types of ammunition. Okay, there are several different models of the assault rifle. This is a bunch of stuff that I've already read. Not here, but... Bye. The automated V2, the automated porter assistance system, officially titled APAS 4000, but commonly referred to simply as APAS, was originally developed as a support program for porters making deliveries within the chiral network. But the network's capacity to instantly transfer massive volumes of data meant that APAS developed rapidly and was, before long, managing and operating deliveries all on its own. As deliveries became entirely automated, bridges withdrew from the delivery business, and private organizations such as Fragile Express disbanded. Porters are still required to make deliveries outside the chiral network, however, which is why Fragile set up Drawbridge. Thanks to the chiral network's use of the beach, where time barely passes, APAS has become more than just a delivery system. It is now involved in all areas of life, from child rearing to healthcare. The Death Stranding, Void Outs, Jump Shock, this was a new one. A syndrome caused by performing repeated jumps to the beach. While it is clear that the syndrome is brought about by the accumulated strain that multiple jumps place on the body, the exact causes are unknown, and no treatment has yet been developed. It is still possible to perform jumps while suffering from the syndrome, but doing so puts one's life at risk. Gatequake. Earthquake-like phenomena that are triggered when matter passes through the plate gate. Which, okay, that's a lot to take in. I don't even know what a plate gate is. Unlike ordinary earthquakes, the strength of the shaking does not always correspond to distance from the epicenter, which could be considered the plate gate itself. The strongest shaking often takes place elsewhere, at a seemingly random location. The seismic waves appear to be strongly influenced by the tar currents. Oh, yawn. Where was I? Right. In extreme cases, localized shaking affecting only a 100-meter radius has been observed. Gatequakes can also cause abnormal reverberations within the tar currents. This is believed to be the reason why strong quakes have occasionally been observed in areas that are very distant from the plate gate. Field wear. Okay, that's a lot too.
See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked porters in the past. Think about what route
I
you
was
want to
reading
take
all
from
the
your
lore.
current location.
Yes, okay. Wow, this map is so fucking cool. It's a bunch of voxels. It's so much better than the first game's map. Oh, they've improved plenty of things already. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to cross over that bridge. It's the easiest way to do it, but I also have to deal with these guys. And there's that much area. Okay. I think I should probably stay on this side and come down here. Maybe not, though, because I don't really want to go into that area. Maybe I can loop around this way. And go here. Let's see what that looks like. So I can kind of follow this road.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Oops.
Commencing route creation.
So, let's see. So I want to go here. And that's a sheer cliff there. So I might have to backtrack and go up this way, actually. Let's just kind of go here for now, though. And I'll sort of figure it out once I get there. I'm probably going to need to cross over to here and then go, what is this? And then go this way.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
I don't really know where I'm going to want to go from here, so let's just mark this for now, and then make it a straight shot.
Delivery route finalized.
We'll see how that goes. Oh! Any love of any kind right now.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed.
A
We
song name.
decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
Go to bio. What are you doing?
Hungry?
No.
Yum.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Alright. I'm already ultra invested in this game now. So good.
All right, let's get this done. Okay.
Oh, I know that sound. Why did it give me that sound? I don't see any rainbows. May as well craft that. Okay. Probably gonna want to have that equipped. I like that this is all one radial menu now.
Keep it up, Sam.
Ooh, why is that crouch? Don't like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing with this one. I'm going to try not to talk over the dialogue and everything. But, oh my god!
That's too close.
I'm definitely going to be talking about the game world a lot while I'm playing through it. And the music, oh my god, the music. Sound design, the graphics, everything. Gameplay features. They changed a lot of the controls for this. The sound design is great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up that way probably. So if I can, I want to avoid the combat this early on, which it looks like that's the area where the bandits are, and I don't want to go that way. So I'm gonna go up this way. Do I have a hat or anything yet? Oh my god, I do. Field wear is categorized by where it's equipped. Great. Same as the other menu. Oh, I do have them. Put those on. Hell yeah. What's this? Oh, you can... Oh, what? You can have a spotlight at any time? Okay, that's kind of sick. Of course, you got your boots. Nice. This radial menu is great. So that's where I'm going. What is all that? Oh, that's the border to the bandit zone, I think. That's a city. Let's see. Check the map again real quick. Yeah, so I can just follow that down there. I have to admit, this feels a lot better than... Oh! My control has been yoinked. Yeah, I know about these guys. I was gonna avoid them because of that. Don't look at me. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna avoid going that way so that I didn't have to.
Now.
Ugh. The controls here a little bit. Gotta be... That's kind of cool. You can mark enemies. It's great. Nice gameplay system. Improvement there. Super good. But I'm gonna keep going this way. So I didn't want to interact with those guys anyway. R1 to stand crouch. Cool. You're kind of just chilling there. Should probably break this out just in case. I also... Oh. What does that do? Hello. What's the reload button? Circle? Okay. That makes sense. I'm gonna steal your boots because I don't think I have any others. Okay, that's a melee attack. Quick melee is nice. Nice. That movement feels good. Should I just... Okay, you know what? I'm already warmed up to the crouch being R1. That's actually nice. I think I'm just gonna go for it, to be honest. See how combat feels. I mean, it's kind of unfair, because I have a gun, and they've all got sticks. Semi-auto for sure is the play. I'll take the ladder. It's useful. Ooh, okay. I should have thought about that. I'm currently well, not over capacity, but I'm slightly encumbered. It's okay, we'll get through it. What we got here? Sports belt. That's going to C1. I'll take it. Auto range cargo. That's a whole lot better. Alright. A little bit of a hiccup there, that's fine. Oh. That's not good. You know what? Can I... Not orders, cargo management. Well, now I kind of don't want to remove that, though. If I'm only taking 10 off, it's not going to be enough. Or, I mean, 5. Okay. We'll leave them on. I'll just have to suffer with the weight for a little while. I wonder, you know what? Whenever you're playing a game like this, you gotta stay curious.
Keep it up, Sam.
I just want to know. I see where it goes. That's so interesting looking. The designs here are great. The creaking of my suit is insane. Glad I didn't decide to go on that side of the bridge. I wonder if crouching makes it better. Kind of.
Now leaving chiral network
I just gotta keep following the markers and I'll be okay. For the most part. This one is kind of in a bad place, to be honest. Alright, that's scary. I don't want to be here anymore. These lightning strikes are close. That's actually a good tip. I need to go back this way just for a moment. I need to start path B. Alright. Jesus. I would have loved to explore this area, but it's apparently absolutely caked in a sandstorm, so I'm just gonna keep going the way I'm going. Oh, nice. I really hope there's not any BTs in here, because I didn't plan for that. Oh, the new scanning system looks so good, too. Come on, Sam, keep going. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a ladder here. I don't really need to use the super long one, do I? I think that'll work. Please work. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm right on the edge. Again, the weather system is super nice.
Feeling good.
Are you? You're kind of covered in sand. That's gotta suck at least a little bit. Ooh, paved road. Give. First of all, I said paved road. Oh. The creaking of the suit is great. Okay, yeah. About what I expected.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Don't worry, Sam. How does it feel to be back out there, Sam? I'll try to use the SSS to keep you up to date with everything over here. Lou was having fun playing around just a while ago, and now is fast asleep in dreamland. I'll send you another message soon, which you can check out on your Ring terminal. And don't worry, I'll take care of Lou. That's adorable.
The delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I don't see any electric charging stations. Alright, it's gonna bother me if I don't remove all of them. Great, thank you. This poor dude needs a shower, holy hell.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
The UI looks so good. Oh, I'm deselecting them. Hold on.
You must be Sam.
Oh, that Cairo
It
hologram
can't
looks
have
sick.
been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
What a dust storm. You're gonna be covered in dust or needing a shower.
I realize it could not have been easy to come all this way. But you will never know it by looking at this stuff. Thank you.
462 likes. I like that that was instant this time. There's no like well, I'm sure they still show
We
it,
wrote this
probably.
stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
The system is so simplified. It's so nice. There you go. There's the filling of the
It's
bar.
just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Yeah, needing a few showers, I believe it.
Okay, use your Cupid to
Yeah,
bring us
here in
online.
Colorado, it's
The chiral gateway you brought us should allow
temperatures
us
have
to
been in like the
establish a
90s.
connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Temperatures have been in the 90s, and it's been horrible. Working outside in that is a nightmare. Sounds like they kept the old audio for that, and they just remastered it to make it sound better for next gen game. This map is nice. I like this. In the old map for this, it just showed a black square for places that you had disconnected instead of a red one. So I like that. That's nice.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Oh, wow. That's new. Oh! I get the LMG this early. I know the deluxe edition said that I would get it early, but I didn't think it was going to be this early. A powerful mid-range weapon with considerable ammo capacity, fires empty bullets effective against any target. Reloading is slow, but rounds retain their firepower over distance, making it effective against large enemies at longer ranges too. It's fitted with a light and supports semi-auto and full auto fire. Nice!
Your current porter grade.
Oh, wow. That's sick.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Every evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to your overall porter grade, calculated by APAS. This provides a snapshot of your experience as a porter, as well as your delivery style. It is calculated from the number of likes Sam receives during the course of an order. Hold the... I don't even remember what that button's called. That one. To open the corpus for a detailed description. Okay. Nice.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can
that
begin
chiralgram
fabricating
looks
the
so
latest
good.
corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
More dialogue options. Holy hell.
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created.
How did you create it?
BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
Okay, fair. However, it is easy to go around the dangers. Well, I wouldn't know. Yet. There was something else that I wanted to mention. Already blanked on it. That's okay. We'll just keep going.
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
Yes, however, in the first game, they use tar pits as places to dispose of corpses, and okay, you know, I take it back, fair enough. There were a lot of BTs around that one, so fair. However, a little bit of dissonance there. Anyway.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Coolio. Oh. This man, dude, so covered in dust. Holy hell. You had a sand on him. Oh. Dude. He's white facing right now. He's already white, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's a few things. Hold on. That's important. Our facilities. Sam, the shower and toilet are outside your private room. Cow crystals will be recovered from any waste you produce, so go ahead and make use of the facilities. So they changed the system. Now it recycles chiral crystals rather than just using his excrement to... Oh, and it's all in one. You no longer have the multi-option, which is fine. Sam's sunburn has healed. Sunburn? Same skills. My boy got sunburned and I didn't know about it? What? Okay. What if I don't want to sleep? What if I want to look at things? Fine, I'll go to sleep. I can't interact with anything else, so. Oh. That would be my dream, dude. Sleeping in that room with those sounds. Damn, bro. Holy hell, the lighting is so good. I think this has a better vibe than the first game. I was very afraid that the vibe was going to be off. Nah, I think the vibe is better. This is great. Wow. No! It's the same dream. God, the graphics are so good. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, no thank you.
Lou.
Are you alright?
How the fuck did you get here? What the hell?
If you're worried about Lou, don't be.
Oh, chirogram. Duh, hello. What the fuck am I talking about?
I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me. But the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
Hologram.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
That's so depressing. Man, I don't even want kids. What the fuck? What is this game doing to me?
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Oh, so now you're scanning my stamina levels? A little bit too close, don't you think? Hell yeah, customization options.
Feature has been made available for use.
You can now fabricate custom attachments and fit them into your backpack. Fit them to your backpack. Select fabricate to see which components are currently available to you and weigh up your various options. What we got going on? What's good? I want this one. I want this little guy. Where do I put him? Center middle, I think. I mean, center bottom. What am I talking about? Give me another one. I want this one. No, not whoa. Hold on. This one. Put that one up top. There you go. Oh. Sick. Black camo. I don't have any other colors yet. Its camouflage pattern its pattern will camouflage you in rocky or muddy environments. I don't really know if that would work, considering the massive yellow pieces that are on it. You know, don't question it. It's fine. Yummy colors. Wow. All right. And no. Great. Wait, burgundy? Yeah, I think we stick with black on that one. How do I exit? Okay, that makes sense. Drink. See you later, man. What is this stuff called? Chiral tea? Yeah. Increasing my stamina. Probably gonna stay up until around like 1 a.m. playing this. Maybe, I don't know yet. Then I'll start up early again tomorrow. There's a little bit of ghosting on some movement in this. That's okay though. Because I mean, everything else looks almost, I say almost loosely, photo real. Like, this is fucking crazy. What are you? Why are you red? Cryptobio consumed. Sam's hunger somewhat satiated. Satiated. Not sated. Okay. Great. Cool. Sleep till evening. I could go for a night.